Today na the 10th day of November 2022. You already know whose day this be. Happy birthday to Triple A. To all who that wish happy birthday to Triple A. Well appreciated. Thank you. Tomorrow we go celebrate Naya. But for right now, European Union don't give 1 million euros. Ireland don't give 1.5 million. What make them say they give this money? They say this money go help for foster peace, credible and inclusive election. Peaceful, credible, inclusive election. Now make them give this money. When Salon go and talk, he go say, oh, now we development partners them. With a partner. Partnership, we self get role for play. Then say, if then turn water na you back, what do you for do? You say waiting? Eh? That's for let you crop. Or you want for let them turn water, don't then crop all thing. You don't want forget any parts for play? Eh? Now then for turn the water, now then for crop back. Now then for turn the into water. Don't then for take the towel back and whip you. Don't then for guess you. Aye. Well, I be say you know to partner. I say Triple I go say me no to partner, not to me body. Eh? And me body. So still me a partner. Eh? But seriously though, as partners in development, we self get part for play. When them put the money, what you for do? After this, I be defend Usai, a Minister of Tourism. If you go can't tell EU say, then feel say themselves na opposition or then a political party in the country. Since then give 1 million euro. Now things say that they now come up. But seriously though, we get part for play. You don't begin forget say they don't do the registration, the voter registration. You don't forget. You still remember say the result not come out. You know say don't pass 1 month. Yeah, it don't pass it. Yes, it come inside October. Mohammed Conte, thank you for the stars, sir. And the first birthday star this week inside today. But some tell man keep you for tomorrow. So Triple A continue. The extension now before waiting 5, 6, no, now be 7 and 8, and we rest for 5 and 6. If we done the 4th, they rest for 5 and 6, then 7 and 8. You don't pass the 8th of November already. So you don't pass 1 month. And up till now, the final voters registration list for let we know the number of people who actually register not come on it. What? That then are the Master Sabi people them. So what you make them they take them? Now then Sabi. Mustafa Kone. Thank you for the stars. Now then sabi wetin make dem dey take them. Now then na the master sabi people them. Now make them get the work. Because to the last day will be here, wetin dem be say? Then tell we see that motoka na bond. It can't broke down with the hard drive. And then be say the motoka dey na road. So me I want for believe say the motoka it go don reach. Of course the motoka go don reach. But up till now, we not get update. We see Usai, the commissioner, they sign different MOUs them with different institutions and parastatals them. But to not see Usai they tell we it say, well, we dey come una wait for we, una patient. Communication they can say na the key. Not so. Communication na the key. But if una know they talk, now make your other people and the other go and pass with it that they talk. When you left gap, when you left space, other people in the fit for occupy them. Other people in the fit for occupy them space than they. And I feel to say these are the problem where we get in a saloon. Members Zobi Safa, thank you for the stars. Now the problem this again a saloon. What's happen where 1 month, 30 days, we not get the result yet, the final list. Yes, you go say triple, but you don't forget, waiting then be tell we see. Then be tell we say now by stages. That is true. Now by stage. So if all the stage did not change, because when I feel say the stage if I don't change now, the stage not change. Usa we still stuck right now. Usa still there. Okay. Look like say na me no remember say na by stage. Because them be tell say them get forget the voter registration, the adjudication, whether they try to resolve the disputes. I don't know if now they or they don't come out today. Because they look for higher people them at that time. Like remind you if you don't forget about the 5 steps so them be tell you. Sometimes you go able to remember outside and they write now. 1. Data consolidation into single units. 2. Then say deduplication. So anybody we duplicate register 2 times then kind thing and then they eliminate them. Yes. 3. Then go publish the provisional voter register to the public. You don't see the provisional one? No. They not publish it. So Usa if you so Usa if you so they right now. Because this number 3 reach dates. Obviously if they not publish it, Then the exhibition exercise, we know say not the on right now. Then the update and the PVR and the release of the final voter register, we know which date. So 1 month we dey na step 2. 1 month we dey step 2 because not too long ago then we pull a list for say then they look for observers them. Yes, then say the one the way that they not be there for now inside October. ECSL they ask observer them for send the name of person to observe that process, that number 2 process where I tell you for the deduplication, duplicant registrant them, then data then we then go eliminate people that will register to them. Yes, then we tell you about that one day. Then say people then for send the names them for their accreditation to ECSL and External Relation Department in Atawail. And then tell we say that process they go take from the 24th of October to the 4th of November. 24th of October to the 4th of November. Now in this number 2. Number 2. Now they if so you don't done the 4th. You don't done the 4th. That's if they go by the calendar. If they go by the calendar. This is number 2 for don't done the 4th. We don't take 1 month. We get 3 more stages. So, Ustem, okay, well, the next stage then for publish provisional voters register. Provisional, not to the final one. When they publish the provisional, you go look. If you get question, if you get answer, you go back to them. Say, no, bruh, I saw abite una, not to so abite una. Then fix standing. Then after that, then come with exhibition exercise. Before now, we go get after the exhibition exercise 2. For say well, that's why you tell don't go can look back, who make mistake. Then you go update the provisional voters register. Watch them. Before you know it, then go release the final voters register. So now the plan that. You don't get them, eh? Okay. Because I be the talk just to say as partners with the developing countries them, we will not get money. Now give them the giwi. Then people and they back the giwi. Now them people and they work. Even if now them people and die left their money they save. Eh? They say, but I forget. Not to be money. Now money. Tigade. They don't come pull win our country. They don't go work for them. So any kind way. And here, I don't know say who say for the work right now. We say for money then they under. Alright. But anyway, EU 1 million euro. Ireland 1.5 million euro. Now then get to salon. Then say, then want Allah save for this election. Peaceful, credible, and inclusive election. For help for let and they can to pass. Then pass the money through United Nations Development Program. UNDP then they pass the money through. So then office na mama konen and they don't give the money. No, they pass the money through United Nations Development Program. Because wetin do na developing partners them. Now these two they talk about. But if they don't give money, wetin we for do? Not to for do the needful. Still here to go carry register and say, oh, money no dey. Na knock out more. Unless if UNDP no give una the money. But no carry bigi register, money no dey. Money no dey because the last election, hey, motoka no been there. Hey, people ain't I don't talk motoka. And I can't go buy motoka just now. Because we own government, we see Monica. Hey. We need motoka. Me, I don't know. I don't know if we need motoka. But I know say we need. You can remember that motoka broke down where the common bond. He broke down. So therefore need motoka. But then you money for corona. The first thing we do not motoka will go by. You know say the terrain, you know say salon. And the country this so that they tell you say na jeep you forget. Naka utkana yao na jeep. Now you forget. Because I ain't good for the road there. Because we country na off road. Yes, na off road driving. Na ending na some main road. Okay. Because that motoka broke down, where the common bond. And they suspect say motoka go be buy motoka. EU therefore na get motoka una ne use una giwi. Let no pull pa this money again go buy motoka. But we need to use right hand. Who saw that country then? Because and they can't cause na Brexit. Now then they use right hand. Who saw that country where they inside the European Union where they use right hand? Not so they no more. So they talk to you, not to cause they are causing I must nongi. Before that they can't tell you say they survey. The survey where they survey. Then she say 20,000 football field now don't put so. I must not get towards the election. It's that she say too much protocol for this election. Gambia China na mabule they use. Thank you. What's it then for use this money for? For feed the poll workers them? I tell you. Then get for pay no. Election not cheap, sir. Election not cheap. Then get for pay. Then get for pay. So money needed. Who do you know in the wood? Thank you, everybody. Really come on board. Election not cheap, so the money they come for, but they ask for the one that we colonize we. Amos they don't give. Because they don't catch by EU money. They know they get. They don't exit. What's in the nongi? Skino say they only know where they come. What's in the nongi? Or they not mixed by the development partners then? No, then they can solo. They no mix par EU and Ireland business, no. Eh? Now one game tenamo we complaint from ECSL. Then at this last one, we see them pictures, then show we then workers then they work out deep water for going and they had to reach areas them. Kudos to them. And one tenamo na the way they come up to them say broke down. Eh? One time. Una ibo mutuka problem again. Una ibo mutuka problem again. So when this money don't come, don't know carry just to say, well, the motocar na be problem. They need for buy 200 bikes. They need for buy 200 motocar. The money go down no. Then the one that will go work as waiting. They not go get money for pay them. The staff them. Then go for hire extra people them. When they do integrity check, one year, welcome. When they do integrity check, because this election we need integrity. We really need integrity. But money don't come. 2.5 million euro. It not do. Let you know can say just no. The money boku pass mark. It not do safe. Yeah? I will let you know that. But let's go Radio Democracy 98.1. Let we listen how this ceremony be take place. How them be explain why they give this money and waiting and they expect we as partners for do. Family. Through Radio Democracy. Let we listen. They come. They work as small.
Inside any election where Salon can hold, international partner and get big role for play for make the election ya come out fine. And self can support Salon with couple for make the institution where they in charge of election get all waiting they want for all the election yeah. Recent support where ECSL don't get now from international partner them when are EU, Ireland and UNDP. We immediately talk for sake of this support, the UNDP resident representative na Salon, Parliament Bia, talk about the importance of this support to ECSL.
We are here to sign this financial contribution.
We then here for make we sign this financial contribution. I tell you say, then pass the money through UNDP. Now they talk so now. The UNDP rep. He said that the financial contribution. Yeah? Now they you love listen no more.
With the Embassy of Ireland
and
the European
Union
to support the election management body.
For support the election management body ECSL. Electoral Commission, Sierra Leone. For support them.
Of Sierra Leone in the preparations and conduct of 2023 elections.
Preparation and conduct of the election, of the 2023 election. Preparation. ECSL. I mean, when I did get good. Since this money say preparation, I no accuse you now. I just ask no more. Na money na the problem, na money na the issue, na me na the drag foot. Or na just want to correct work. But money don't come. It say preparation and conduct. All this na part of the preparation. All right, we understand.
Our support is complementary.
we support complementary. E meet up wetin una self dey do, wetin other people they don't do. The support don dey bato. E dey bato wetin other one them they do, wetin una self they do. We support that for bato. Not to for say now we support na they can do all thing, but now for bato complementary.
To the efforts the government.
The efforts of government complementary to wetin government they do. We they can boost, we they can bato government.
Has already undertaken mobilizing resources.
As government self done they do yon for mobilize, for gather resources. Yeah. Government, and I go cry. Yeah. Now I tell them say, you know they mobilize, you know they gather. Or now they just see and una no more say, you know it's thing. I see the hard work what the government they do. Then they mobilize, then they gather. You know, say they not get. So law can leak them first 2.5 million euros. Or now I go meet and say, we see today that number 2 is stock papa. These 5 stages so get for go. Now money o. Me na question me can ask. Law continue, sir.
But equally, as he said, is an important support that
equally wetin dem dey give even na for battle, but na important support. Important o. 2.5 million euros. I pick money down there. But important, me self agree with you.
would definitely fill a gap in the budgetary process, especially in these very challenging times.
It go fill a gap in the budgetary process. But the money business, 2.5 million euro, go fill a gap, and that is true. What's up, picking gap that one day? Not to picking one first. It dey fill a gap. Bruh. Yeah. Yes. But the budgetary process, the outside government we don't demobilize, they crepe by this difficult time for see how they want for do this election, make it be fair, credible, make money no catch pussy head, make it not go misbehave, outside not for misbehave, so well money don't come. Okay.
As such, we've been in touch with not only with the commission, but
so because of that, because of they don't count this booster money, then being in touch, not to say nah the government no more. No, with ECSL, they make clear ECSL no. Say 2.5 million there.
with the Ministry of Finance.
Even Ministry of Finance. Because they no want double dipping. They make clear double dipping. They make it not be say one gray man. You gonna collect tianda. They go charge Ministry of Finance back for the same thing. No, Ministry of Finance get for no say, bruh. Wait to? Hold on. 2.5 million day. So una need for know this. The process there, the money go reach you now. Una the right, una go able for understand. This one now get for go inside the one portal. I don't think so. But let's continue.
To see how best we can align this support to the overall election budget.
For see how we go able for align this we own 2.5 million euro to that of the overall budget. So if ACSL them, we don't say example now 5 million now they need 5 million. Let's say now them say they need. This money don't count out 2.5 million. 2.5 million. Mr. Finance, you know now say from the budgetary side, wetin the government get for do now na 2.5 million. So let us not go charge the government back again 5 million. No, money don't care. You don't see, make one green to not pay for a 210, then waiting and give them your money for. So if we align with the overall budget.
For efficiency reasons.
For efficiency reasons. If we align. Okay.
Manuel Muller, now the head of EU delegation at Salone, inside a statement, he say the €1 million support where EU don't add to the UNDP basket fund project. Now for make ECSL able hold the 2023 election peaceful one.
Well, let's talk about
the €1 million contribution to the UNDP basket fund project.
Now where Uncle Muller they talk say the 1 million where they don't put inside UNDP them own basket fund. I tell you just now. Say na through UNDP. 1 million and then can the pap. Hey! The basket say shake kitty. Now we talk so. Nobody no can tell and say waiting. Nobody no take and make issue. But we go talk about the bridge. People then take and make issue. Also, 1 million I drop so papa. Continue.
Project that we are signing today is an additional element of EU support, and it complements.
It's an additional element of EU then support to Salone. You know what call the bridge the no more? Yes. You know what call the bridge the more? But where you say addition, now them bridge there, now they talk. Where they don't actually say, because then they bridge the gap, they want to see our network. So now because of that, but in addition, 1 million to election. Yes, Uncle Muller.
The ongoing assistance that European Union has been providing to election administration bodies, civil society.
It's saying ongoing assistance where they provide to election body them, civil society them,
organizations and other institutions. The EU
and other institutions them
fully adheres to the scope and objectives of the UNDP Basket Fund project.
EU yeri word. It say EU adhere to the scopes and objective for that basket fund. Yeah. EU before they can put money, you know like when you want join Osusu, even though EU well, sometimes they get in and they get no sabi. But like when you want join Osusu, you got to ask question. Mamsi, I just remember now that Osusu, what's up? I tell ya, hey, Papa God, you give ask question first. No, so you sabi person who don't take, Yeah, we person take now. Who that first can take, who that last, then can waste them. What thing they can do? No, we not so na yao. So na so can do. We not so. Aha! You ask question before you go give you money day. Even if na bank, somebody can say hey, this credit union bank I find no, this credit union bank you find. Kalo can go there. You ask question. Say what you know, You sure, This bank here, you waiting, Some man has salary, don't mix me with Nigerian man bank. Don't mix me with that the Nigerian man bank. I beg you, don't mix. Yes, today, na salon. Who that bank before some bank before make pap they don't lock. He said they adhere to the objective. So that means say they get criteria for that basket fund the way na UNDP na the day before. Well, cousin in England. Una try no na can dip na yon. we on colonizer in Tansuba. Skipule, you come up here. What they are making? It's what I don't do. You know about three. How they light up? Where they up let's start because I will light self-embassy. You know, so we don't ready for light free talk. Now wait. This is the EU side. Our papa money now they ask for or granny. You know that I left that thing for we. We name not then at the wheel safe. I get tired. It look like so name not then at the wheel. Where election tells if they can't take today they knock it. Okay. Alright, so. As Banga say, it's so fumble in England, 30 days de mon. Yeah. Well, the Kasake money they wouldn't carry it. Let the Kaiban first now, let they do something now. Let the Kaiban first. Okay. Alright. Law continue.
Fostering peaceful, credible, and inclusive elections in Sierra Leone.
Peaceful, credible, and inclusive elections in Sierra Leone. Uncle Mula, I ain't they talk so. Okay.
2022-2023. It's mainly strengthening institutional capacity of electoral stakeholders.
Strengthen institutional capacity of election stakeholders. Okay, Uday, I'm going to say thank you for the stars, sir. Alright.
For the conduct of peaceful and effective operations.
For the conduct of peaceful and effective cooperation. They don't give him money. Then go get tell and just you go see people and just waiting pass EU go there, where then go begin see observers. Then they get the one where they give free talk. Until they put you money, who say you know I know everything they happen. Na blind now they take for put for get water. No so. If you don't want to let not take the money. Like what they call Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance will just tell us, say, you know what, by this election, we got this. We not chill. We don't want tuna money. Yes. Because even during the registration process, I see people like they talk against them. I may say UK are part of EU. In the left. This are the EU ambassador they talk so. Until Lisa, na the UK, yeah, the new ambassador na salon, the high commissioner. You know mix na ya una no can catch themselves. Una no can mbey money una no giwi. Mbey money una no giwi. They can say UK na part of EU. You know, sweet safe. Now this can make una not make a talk na ya that we English family na ya That we English lady there. That we English man them. Una left no. Look on Kulo they can't talk say UK na part of EU. Who say so? Una don't Brexit though, you don't forget. A big body ya. Gani die they can't go na need to not soon a knockout for we. You don't can sign paper. Where you be go? Until this Saturday, the High Commissioner did. I can't take and jam myself. Who wait for my own? Salas, thank you. Salas, thank you for the stars. Let's continue.
Enhancing transparency of the electoral process and promoting the inclusion of youth, women, and people living with disabilities.
Promoting the inclusion of youth, women, people living with disability. What? The man, this 1 million now, who go your reward? Yeah? Who go your reward? Possibly put some money, they know I you. If you want, so not take the money, but this will go your reward. Okay, who self will agree? In a sort of we agree, sir.
In the electoral and political process.
We immediately respond to all with the international partner they don't talk. The Chief Electoral Commissioner, Mohamed Kone, they assure them for all peaceful and credible election inside 2023.
On behalf of the Commission, today is another landmark.
Yeah, Uncle Kone. Uncle Kone. Yeah. But, salon by turn, yeah? Oh. You know, I said today that me, but they are left for family in London. So full. Hey, now by turn, saloon. Ministry of Health and Sanitation, NACOVAC, they don't leak their own. Yes. Corona come, their own. They don't leak her. Oh man, get your own turn. On a ECSL, na their own turn. Huh? So let's see, they show them. You control the money, you control the people. And so they say, na finance, na Yudaga say so. What's that then they give you money, then go tell you what you for do. Simple. Mustafa they say, Kone. Alright. Now listen, Uncle Kone, what you say?
For our move towards a credible election.
For we move towards credible election. He said today this morning una give you now another landmark. Una don set 2.5. Le. Okay.
The cardinal points in conducting elections is free and fair.
Bobo, na geography na enka inside so cardinal points. The cardinal points for conduct election na free and fair. You go round and round in circles, in squares, in rectangle, any kind of angle where you angle. The cardinal points for be free and fair. Bam. Uncle Kone they see. Okay.
Which has to be confirmed by participation, not only at local level, but
He say, this free and fair, the cardinal point, then go able for confirm am, not to say at the local level no more, but
as well as international level.
But as well as international level. I go give account, Okay.
Over the years, Leone has proven to be very much inclusive in terms of conducting peaceful elections.
Over the years, we don't make name for peaceful election. Trust me, give me that credit today. Give me that credit today. Yes? From the late President Tijan Kaba. Welcome. Well done. And overcome. All two will go to peaceful election. Till so they so today. All elections they will hold 5. I make we get 5th parliament. 5 now the whole. Peacefully. Yeng. And this one, I got the own power. Now so himself go come, he go, we look we self back, we laugh, we continue. Election not for break we. No, it's not for break we. It's not a do or die. Not to do or die. We not sabi that in a salon. Yes, you go tell me say the last time and now it's different. Unless if you want to deny me, I go tell you it's different. Because the massive, I don't know, is it a tornado? of social media. It's it be there that 10 day because we were here talking, but now the awareness within now. Even though some is for just selfish gains, personal. Now so me see. Yeah? Some. I not say all, I say some. Personal, selfish gains. And then on social media, they Allah on the cost. They have been there before that last election. Not they so now. The cost where they now. You know they so. Not so. What you think say they? No. But still yet, this one with the survivor peacefully. Now making on this platform, we always preach peace. Survive and peacefully. And we move. Okay. Continue, Uncle Kone.
Sierra Leone has relied on international partners to provide not only financial support.
Now in the talk, una just now una go and can begin tell them pumui and say, una ask them for car. He say, Salondo always rely on we international partner them. We don't always rely on we international partner them. He say not for money no more. Not only for financial support. This time Kukone they talk. Waiting against her.
But also the moral support.
But also the moral support. So not so the money no more than get for give. But then get for the day for the tap you now you back. For they say well done, or for say hey, watch out, well done or watch out, watch out. Well done or watch out. He say they don't need it for that. Again, why am I stressing on this? Now because people be there, they go and share a picture, they tell what they do, what they can't. Yeah. But again, on social media, no, people don't follow. Someone just feel to say now for just the rant. At 2.5 million, they don't put so. Don't you know why I see them? Don't you know why I read them voice? Could share. Okay, let's continue.
To enhance the credibility of the electoral process.
He said that they come inside, not only for financial support, but moral, for make the credibility of the election. Yes, for enhance them. All right.
At the end of the day, the result will be accepted by Sierra Leone and all parties.
At the end of the day, Salon will accept the results and all man concerned go accept the results. Mr. Konde say, it's for government your side. And the money is important today, not to the moral support to the give. Okay.
We immediately talk on behalf of the Ireland government. The Irish ambassador on Salon Claire Buckley end up calling ECSL for only 2023 election peaceful one.
Into the area, you will be talk just now say UK they part of Uda EU. Usai Ireland in the now Wales. Then they on their own, Okay. Not so UK and I. UK and I, not so UK and Ireland. Ireland don't count their own. Are they being now? UK family. UK and I. UK and Ireland. Ireland then counts their own. Colonizer. Begging more himself. Una lie. Una go do something. Let's continue.
And promise the Ireland government will always support Salon for the Society for Radio Democracy. Mina Usman Kamara, the reports.
One for tell Usman Kamara thank you and Radio Democracy. Now to them make me and you hear this. Ubaka, you know be the gist no. I be don't call him name. Oh. I see no be the. Yes. We don't send shout outs for her. Yes. Republic of Ireland is separate from. Okay. Now they get in talk on their own. So have a corner. And anything I say na today. UK then forgive you something. You know you say they don't go put them in the basket. And then they will wait for. Then you inside the basket. Credible, peaceful, inclusive election come 2023. In support of that, 2.5 million euro. Welcome on board, Usfriend. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, AAA, for giving me the platform. And thanks to the source of information and talk with through, and thanks to Usman Kamal and Radio Democracy. Regarding UK, they get big black hole. I think a big budget black hole. That's what they term them problem. So, and where they add up with the first, that big hole is quite big. But we don't know what to get for come up from their help. Lord will just see. But I really doubt it based on what they go on.
We'll go send you. We'll go send you. Like go talk for we.
I go try. I go try. I go try. I go try. No problem, sir. No problem. All right. So here we go now. So I believe say Irish Aid and this EU they try for help the pathway of this election. But when you look at their two bodies, they are there in history. Ireland, we don't get long-term history between them regarding these missionaries that will be done, they go to Africa and so on. But how they can work, then they take small amount of country then work. I think about 8 or 9. And win among the 8 and 9, then get few, then they help. Tanzania, Ethiopia, Malawi, then you other few. But then in most of the time, the conflict, fragility. But what you pick up on the area wouldn't they work and looking at the help, what they don't bring come inside the electoral commission and he work for like go before. And they look back, waiting and plan for those. So you will see, say, waiting, then they try for do, yeah, so now for let them go reduce the fear, we play the afraid, and then they go get that election with fear. But why did they try for do? I believe see, the idea for say, well, you don't go keep eggs on side, will destroy them, or you go wait till the egg then hatch, then turn, putting them for B, then develop and go. But then in most times, then they avoiding things, they are conflict. And remember, they don't put a lot of development in the salon. And they're not going to see anything with fragile, because that's anything with fragile, we say, yeah, conflict one kind, they can always try for daily. They can jump, go back like that, they help. But the point is, that one day where they don't help. And looking at the pathway where they don't help, like the salon, and woman them, HIV, and other things, they don't want to sit down and looking at the place, you don't go back to a bit fragile because people are still, they say the place is fragile. Not that it's not peaceful, but tension they create, say, go look a bit fragile. We don't see the TRC reports recently where they don't come, say some people and don't left them out on the decision. So then they see all the things there because then they involve directly at the community because then they always identify the results of any country in strategy what they want for put inside and they look like what they don't begin for say Lord put rainbow initiative, Lord help them, Abadi, Lord we help, Lord go to the community, Lord put hand on the girls of girls and then the Lord help the John Bosco, they go to the community, small agriculture, they see that they really directly go. And during this process they don't they go. So what they for do now, when they don't identify the areas there, we say then they review. So during this process, they see, say, they don't want anything will come pull all that thing we don't put in the country. If we walk come back, that like everything don't go. So we see them they try for do something for avoiding problem there. So when you see them they help, they say they are very helpful in trying to help law build up. But the point where they try for emphasize they want for see a peaceful transition. We say people then will get that conduct for the election. So most of the time, the one that when I recipient, then like he always ignore because there is like a hot cake like. But this is not a hot cake. Because when it's a hot cake, nothing where they can't give because you were hungry. But it's like when something where they demand say, oh well, we don't can now. No, not focus on this side. Let we just try doing it. But it's a matter of you who they receive this money, you put out to the function where you get for do. Now will be like administrative function where it be say that money tomorrow, you know, go able for go help who say get for help. Because these are the times when some of the institutions there, you want for see that you build them. When they see what in the police drive for do now, no go mention here now what in the drive for do, but this they develop certain things there for meet up capacity. You go see certain thing, no put something now. If na that biometric size, if na money will no see like you don't suggest you don't get motoka, we don't get no go again that side, the money now we on. Because we say we call this that strategy we get. Because if we get this and this in place, next year biometric registration will get problem. People don't go say no. So it's based on you self when they receive your approach of certain thing, you go say, let divert them. Let go there for something. We be say 10 years now because the people let him all the time now for long lasting, something way sustainable. Now for that, they on him, then they try to include. They say the people and way gain at the country are therefore own the things because they need and they're supposed to own what you get and are therefore lead. And when they lead that program, they feel ownership. So that point there, they always try to create inside the country. So they are very useful. And the other area where I believe they're useful more, they have been actually they're not been in work in surface, but I believe say some of even this parliamentary argument where they go in terms of peer and other things, they have actually been helping to buffer this indirectly. But Lord, we just hope you know more the help put in the not to say that they beg the government say, well, no, give alone, I will change their mind. But the point is that if they have a suggestion where they don't give to the government based on the pathway of help back where they don't get from Irish aid, so that they don't go just be saying when they receive just for say, well, no, get how we go. Then when I come back, regarding they need to eat the way hot will change. No, that make it be a constant relationship between them and the Irish people. And if I don't agree, saying this and this will go with that pathway. So now for that, they see even the money come very, very late. Why? Because of they get a commission. Now, for that, you see the EU man say they committed to their own institution and waiting they don't plan for do. And waiting they don't plan for do, they plan say, now this wire will they always do because now 10-year program, okay, the 10-year program, put is still there, they have money, they will they take small, who put here, they always get an agenda of funds and programs. So some of the time they can interfere, they look to because of the party or the government where they rule like how they say, then they look to waiting will give for help the place a usefulness. But it's all depending. You the institution where they receive some of the help player, how you go transform them into something with infrastructure, who's a need for day. If you need day for day, then you say now the other side of development day. But if you say they go do administrative and then things that are consumable, not just want to use, where there is no need, I'm not saying they're not going to put. Then they're going to need ballot paper, they're going to need other things. I don't know how far you don't go. I just to get an example of things they want to consume which they don't use them. Petrol, okay. But some of the things where you going to say this, they don't use them, but what for we will use them on a good quality, that they for focus some of them money there. So you know we just can't no more than go. We know see there is a lot of expenditure. Then we don't open this basket. Now then very easy as they open the basket. So they don't see something the basket fund, you know, they don't lobby. So they say, well, they don't can shake, they don't can cut area near we now. Well, oh, sorry for them, no boogie. So if you don't cut area near Ireland and near the Irish people and the EU, they say, well, no give towards this now because one for watch out things to go, but they not say they want for CC a fairness go day where people are not go afraid, then we just get a fairness of for the few see then we get a decision, we will give them time for them to include. You see, for fear for see the people included, then the Irish just remember, then they try for help the people let them become in power. So when you see then point they are all then the day one side, don't ignore them. Make sure you know say when I don't take and I don't think that how me say will able for approach for meet up them thing there. So I looking for this other things and go there tomorrow when they will get for help with. And time they come, we be see them will get for left way after these funds, then we don't done one day or anything can change. So we get for know how the traveling pathway of development they come and how help they come. But to make it go understand how then they go about me for the other points where we see the delayance, of this area of them, then they no one give the result, we would take in a timeline. That timeline would not ever all for people and they know it creates a lot of tension. So that timeline there, you give for the always say any step we take in a development on a process, tell the people no come to then tomorrow now we say you can't tell them you can't make a long one, then you make into something where they not go even understand, but gradually then they pick up say you don't reach this stage. Now it depend count, it depend delay, it depend be there. You will talk say, oh, we don't reach this particular time, but you need think back, are they playing strategies because they don't put a strategy say, will they go with this? Well, we'll go this number again, will they go with this figure for law, we'll get away for law, we'll get people who will get forget because like the group of people in the country, the total population, and the total population that then get for form this process where they get for can elect to that they want. So that they get for vote. So the total population and the decision what they get for make. Now they say about democracy. And the one they would help us now for democracy, they want it day. Not when it goes so, it goes so. So tomorrow, then go on give a recommendation. And the EU, when you look at the recommendations again, part of the recommendation is still there. We're not so still complete. They're not when they go say, well, now we don't can give this idea at least. Una like a prodigal that could give una so I'm not able to go before and fulfill one of some of the suggestions we don't put. So tomorrow I want to talk back, say we don't put that suggestion there. Now this point, now we will not able to fulfill. You see, so now that process in this in our commitment, see sometimes when they can because then we don't get a list of things they will not supposed for they do. And so when they emphasize the disabled or anybody where they're supposed to include and for let it take part. And that take part, they not just take part. If they take part, then content in number be counted. Not to just they think a number not be counted, whether if this you know even void set now real one the fair way. So the people then will feel say they involved in the process. And when the people are involved in the process, now you go make them people come back for help. And when I say go read from there, we not go able to go before. But if you see how they own program there for help, the Irish back their own program. For instance, 2 bodies now they come immediately for help. So, but let the ECSL remember, see the process of discounting of the voters is supposed to let them help people and for know at this time because you don't know reach a point where you go come again, then change because I mean, that's when I know suggestions say they say I see say then one for the change that as time they go on. Anything in the shaper, then pull this the shaper. But let them not shape in any way. Let them waiting the feel say will get for help the people and then get for introduce. Because if you go come back to it and can't change it, well, this you know because of this, then who's that go believe now? We're not seeing a transportation delay or not because of computer or not therefore delay. Then when the talk say now because of the population with it and that sense you know the but here are people telling us to say that census in number it not reflect with what the voters did. So what you now for do now back if the voter don't do all this one who I don't say that they get duplication or do all things if you go able for work with your maths. Because look at the history of them people last month. They don't work in any way well recognized about mathematics and at that particular manner daily. So you know what begin to tell me still about this material. I say now mathematics they get a problem in terms of them things they wouldn't do so. So, but if now mathematics they get a problem on a technology or on a program in a plan for itself towards the numbers, well, another one day I hope say let God make go reach that side. Let the reality say they're not able for count it and able for do the addition and subtraction. But if not to that addition and subtraction, now method and they see if that number of the voters then go work with the pattern what they want, and no, let it not be so. Let God let the place go get a good transition of would I get for come or would I get for go. Let God help the nation and money they what they can, let them put them and make sure say not just for administration, we will not need administration to certain side, let them use them as something and buy them and next day take other person can outside they can add so that we not go just get money they come and money they go. Thank you very much. Let God help the process who they go so peaceful because time they go and they clock the ring and the clock the tick. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
Yeah, you're most welcome, yes, sir.
Want to say thanks to Usfriend for Ion submission today. Lord bring in Alpha, let we waiting he gets for we. Welcome on board, Alpha. Get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thanks for bringing me on board AAA. I want to say happy birthday to you, sir, the man behind the mic.
Thank you, sir.
Not to producer, not to anything, but not the man behind the mic.
Exactly.
Happy birthday. May God continue for bless you and let you continue for influence this nation because the world need we kind people them now this part now this world.
Thank
You
you.
know, as long as we always they stand for the truth and we want for make sure say we solve the problem what they meet out there. God will continue for bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, for me, I want to say good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all the listeners all over the world. Me on take on this money support we then give to ECSL. Interesting. One side when I capture me mind where I want for talk, but where the one the EU person they talk. Yeah, we talk say it's very difficult now for every economy in the world. He say, but if you see them pull this kind of money for make sure say the ECSL and try for do the right thing. So, and in that, having that said, Triple A, the thing with me they expect, I think with ECSL for do everything humanly possible for make this election. We know say go free from fault or mistakes them, but at least let we get at least 99 or even possible 100%. Because if you watch anything go wrong somewhere, so if we government not able for sponsor election at that country, they all by itself. We depend on donor support. So if the donors then they pull the money, other countries then they pull the money and they give it for support we for do everything possible so that waiting and the support we able for do them rightly. Because if we miss them or we get anything we go can create problem, trust me, this boku million what they call so now wasted or waste. Don't like what they say, let not just go put the money for administrative business. Let them get good equipment, them not only for buy motorcar, Prado or whatever. Let them ensure say they get enough staff. Then we go able for cover all the areas them at the same time. Let them able for employ more people. Them we go make people not strain when they go vote. Again, me want for call on them. I don't know. I see one. I don't know how true it is. Triple say then they don't. Then they can pull or then they do exhibition for the one that we register. I don't know how true it is. But the fact remains, we still await this registration list come out now. We don't know say today if now the bond motorcar able for make it or they don't make come you know reach it. Because this now some of the things where they make people get a lot of doubt in ECSL their work. If you want to become transparent, be it once and for all. But not they make people and begin to get doubt at you. Wait till make 30 days. When they do the first phase registration, before they mark, before 2 days complete, they don't pull 80% result. Now they not pull 30 days, will not get the balance it. So we don't know what's in the thing. I don't know, maybe I don't know if now somebody me want for like scared me or whatever, say they don't begin do exhibition or they don't ECSL don't pull the list or whatever. But the fact remains, me not CI8, I know I'm 98.1, neither SLBC. But the fact is, ECSL need for step up their games, and of course, now that make you see, don't like what you say in your in your submission, Triple A. You know, right now, none of the support the politicians, the one they win at the vuvuzelas, the win at the social media, they're none of they cause EU right now. They're none of they condemn EU right now. Because now you don't reach time for the EU put the money. But if EU begin make recommendation, EU begin say, you know what, this is not right, this is not done, they will tell we say EU not in the rules Sierra Leone. EU no sign and come out for them for cancel waiting for do. Salona independent country, all the English then go quote them. But at this point in time, right now, then they submit, then they accept everything where EU they say, oh yes, we will make sure say this they happen. When not happen, if EU say anything or condemn the state anything where they want for do, at the end of the day, we get even ministers and they come out the blast for EU. Right now, not to EU the rules Sierra Leone. Right now, not to EU anything. Yeah, now Sierra Leone are independent state. But when they put the money, when they say an independent state too, when they say they want for can control we, when they say that they not get power for control we, but we will not do the right thing when they talk, we want for condemn them, and that's not nice. It's not really good for politicians them. If you know say you want for be independent, then not take somebody money where then they can for support you. So for me, that's me go get for say triple A. I not get too much for say at this point because we only expect the ECSL for do a very good job, and of course We will get observers them, international observers them all over. Whatever recommendation where they make, let them ready for accept them, because the fact remains the people then put their money and then they inside then you watch the process. Inside they know say not comfortable, right for them. It's all their responsibility for come out and say it. Because law no expect say the way they put their money there for just full and full foot, the left wheel will do it to one for do. So now that na me own take people and one for take on the line here, the place don't cool. It is snow heavily right now in Canada. Thank you very seriously.
Thank you very much, Alpha. Well, Canada, you are good for that. Yeah? Uh-huh. We're not here today, but they open the line. And they open the line. Maybe you get something for ad. They'll do one sharp. You sabi the number? Look at your screen. Eh? At the green section, at the numbers, then they scroll this so. 2.5 million. 9 EU and Ireland 9 dengue. We still wait for Ugani in money. Eh? Ezekiel, thank you for the stars. You don't say they need to get more than 2 laptops. Now each polling station. Maybe don't talk on before. And this money business, why to make Mr. Kone not go do a press release so that the general public will know the. Oh, okay. Now see. They make a sharp, yeah? Yes, caller, what are they talk to, please?
Hello, people. How are you, sir?
Good, sir.
Happy birthday to you, boss.
Thank you.
Very much.
3 minutes.
This Nai's bankrupt from
Yes, I know.
PS.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yes, sir. So, people, honestly, for me, I am more impressed. I'm sad more than anything because I keep wondering as to why is it that we as a nation, Sierra Leone, the number one to what is happening for bigger. And I don't understand. It's like, when it comes to foreign aid, we're so quick to put our hands out and take the money and, and give thanks and praises to our so-called leaders because anybody with a government's money, especially a supposed government that's independent, that's supposed to be functioning on its own. Any government that's receiving donor funds for everything, bigger governments, governments we don't that's not functioning. And as far as I'm concerned, they cannot carry themselves, and this is a problem. I think this is a major problem, and you touch base on this because you can't take the money and not expect them to not tell you what to do. Like if you're gonna take the money, you they're gonna tell you what to do, and you have to listen to it. And how can we run a government? How can we develop a nation the way we see fit as people, or the way we see fit as let's say even the politicians? How can they develop the country, and make decisions by themselves, to benefit them solely without the involvement of foreign nations and foreign leaders? It's sad. I always feel once you want to know my mind is that with money give money for free. For the mere fact is if you get that money then trust me, there's something behind there. We don't know as the people, we don't know what the backdoor deal is. Okay, they call it donor funds, but trust and believe there is something on the back end that they're receiving. And it's funny you kept touching base on the UK issue. And just like you said, we can don't die. We can also color. We can don't die. But then they're not even partake in this issue. But but look at it like this though. Like it is a real phenomenon, right? Like you have a nation that is supposed to be independent in its political affairs, but this nation cannot even run an election without foreign aid, foreign financial 2.5 million euros. Okay, I mean for an individual, for one person or maybe a family, now but money. But come on now, for a country to run an election, that's sad. Just now, she don't know how to talk to me, wife. I say it's funny because during election, Senate Salon, we people let go, with the honorables there and the presidential candidates there, where they go campaign. Now then they go give money to the people there. Now by they go buy the votes. As far as I'm concerned, because the economy is so terrible. The people, because as far as I'm concerned, the way I see it is that if we to go campaign, not fundraising now you to go do. You're trying to raise funds, basically asking people to donate to your campaign so that you can be able to, manage your campaign and get to where you want to go, and put on the ads, things of that nature. But people are not even woke after the country. The economy is down to turmoil. How can people donate? So look at it like this: like, so these people go during voting season, during election season, they go to give money, to give money to the people and buy votes. I just wanted to touch base on that. Triple A. I know I took up too much of your time, but I appreciate you very much, Riz. And happy birthday to you again one more time.
Thank you
Okay, brother.
very much.
You're very welcome,
Yes,
sir.
yeah, thank you. Yes, call on a WhatsApp. Who that would they talk to?
Oh, yes, sir.
You did live.
Good
Who that
morning.
you they talk to? Who that we they talk to?
Now, yeah, Mr. Triple and Lord just goes so no more. I just agree to now for tell una thank you for share this information for let everybody know, but because some of them think they are for know about Alhamdulillah. God don't make you don't know and true now. So we tell una plenty thank you. Let God continue for safeguard una and protect una.
Yeah, you
Hello?
did live. So what you want share with me?
Yeah. Then what I want to share with you as with una as for me. We appreciate the EU, the intervention and the support we then give because we all they see how the train they go. Very, very difficult. But Alhamdulillah, we know that we then don't can inside so the right thing could be done for the people of this country. So as for me, in a very good thing. So Nadane no more get.
All right. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
caller. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Williams, you get the platform, sir. 3 minutes.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Triple A. First of all, I want to wish you happy birthday behind the mic.
Thank
Yes,
you, sir.
happy birthday behind the mic. And I wish you many happy. I wish you long life and prosperity. I wish you for life. You did explain to me in details how our country to go. And may God bless you for that.
Thank you.
And this Monday way EU donkey and the other, what do you call that? What he gave that partner donkey, Ireland donkey. I hope say then go use this money for what they give for, and also like Connie, like where they talk so now, and let it show credibility, and let it show say yes, waiting. They give the money for laid well. And also this Connie man, I don't want just go, I don't want just eat to her no more. Because this Connie man, the table Medina Civil Service, he writes from Fulumuku letter to me, personal in boss, na corrector. And that Fulumuku talk we go talk na BBC, let it try for correcting self. When they put you in an institution, if you do them correctly, not they talk one thing, tomorrow they talk different thing. They put you in that place there, will do the correct thing. That place where this one, the life of the Sierra Leoneans and 9 day and so. The life of the Sierra Leoneans, nine also. Nine also, the life of the Sierra Leoneans, nine whole. So if you do things correctly, Nobody can say, they say, they begin to say because the president appoint them, so we begin the balance na society. Now the country, Sierra Leone citizen life now also. So if you make any mistake, now you for whole account. So I'm glad what they talk. They talk and they will talk today. So where they receive, where they talk today. Then I only be as a food of thought for every morning. We wake in bed. That's what we talk so today. They be as a food of thought for them. So now that advice let me get for them. They do the correcting and learn what can say is alone an independent place. Now independent place, we're not going to go big, but we can prepare election. And the people that don't give you, the money they don't give you, so you get for take to what the people they want. You get for take, and you get for do what the people that say. If you want to be independent, not go big. For the moment you don't go big, they don't help you. The person will give you 99 boss. You get for do correcting. And that advice that you get for girl. That's not the contribution.
Thank you very much, sir.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Come with your last caller. I come with the last caller. I hope I don't miss nobody. Yesterday I missed somebody. Yes, caller, what would you talk to, please?
Good months, Virginia.
Yes, sir, mans. 3 minutes, sir.
First of all, yes, I wish you a blessed birthday.
Thank you, sir.
Pray say God will continue for give you the strength as the days they go by.
Thank you.
Firstly, I want to ask one question. It's like a be one time that you program where you say like Salon government will talk say they sponsor one of the electoral processes 100%. Are right or wrong? I'm not able for me right? Yeah, president sponsor 100%. So basically, this recent development, it catch me by a little bit of surprise in the sense I'm not able to understand. Now we will talk say we sponsor election 100%, but now we see the EU they come. But on the other, the census. Okay, good. Thank you very much for that clarification, Dave. But one thing we are a little bit skeptical is about Naria Sutkipuli. Now the fact say at this time EU, although they use for them, but if EU the sponsor a program, I look and say EU they pay the price, we go give them the rights, forget say in waiting get for happen in the next couple of months. In the sense, they always get forget observers in the ground. And we don't see from past by elections them how involved they were in the election. So in as much as see the government get for Glady, ECSL get for Glady, and other people and get for Glady, we all as a nation for be prepared for accept the recommendations them and the report we then get for at the end of the day. Because this always to me see now like and it puts me money, so me mot go didi. Me mot they behind the money. Now they see. So a simple advice to ECSL is that let it try as best as possible for do the right thing. And then it cost you anything for do the right thing. If you do the right thing, you will save Salon from a lot of problem. But if you say no more, you want listen to your master, we employ you. You want listen to your paddy. You want listen to the one the way you lick and not do the right thing. I see problem for come. Thank you very much, brah, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you too, mans. Okay. See, I will don't say last so, but look like say I want get kiss from LA. And they say forget kiss na LA. Tell me they left New York reach LA. Wahala go dey. So that kiss they avoid them. Hey, LA would they knock na you do more too. New York man no one kiss na
Yes.
LA. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Ah, thank you very much. You know, this is sad. Just like somebody, couple of calls down the line say, AAA, in order to take from who I left that nation, in order to take who I begin follow Sierra Leone. The first time I begin follow Sierra Leone again, now online things them. Now the 10 way that problem been there with they say we lent $12 million back for buy them buses there. I beat myself to death. I've been just the wonder. We get over 1 million millionaires in America who get $12 million for an entire nation of Sierra Leone. Not get $12 million, pass the trust up. So now we not even get 1 million. Pass somebody give them. So the tell them in trust that 12 million, then in be locked. Then in be safe na special deal. I mean, somebody get for give you $1 million for run your own election. Just like what now with daddy say. Election are life. America, they know it. I've been listening to one program one time with that guy John King, na CNN, where some of the panelists them they talk say elections are matters in America because you know why? The president where they win, if they stay in power long enough, any Supreme Court justice will die, he get right for place some. Now it happen with Republicans. Then they're in power where we change 2 or 3 Supreme Court judges then. Now then get Supreme Republican get 6, Democrat get 3. That means any case, whether not between will them or whoever they be, in reach that the Supreme Court in desk, chances are if the GOP get hands there, it will come out their own way. That's how election matters. Even here they tell you, elections change life because the person where you elect, now in get for make decision for your life. Sierra Leone is no exception. So now the same thing. To me, there's too much control factors in Africa. Anything now one person for make decision. Now the same thing they happen with presidents them. One great man. Now I no more for say everything, anything. Like that here, we can get the elections commissioner, but then let everything goes to the districts them. Let them run the show. Both districts, una get una own. That's why they happen now. State of California, and then they regulate their election rules them. Same thing with Nevada. Same thing with Arizona. We just don't vote. Yes, day before yesterday, we vote down the abortion laws them when they pass the Supreme Court. We vote them down. So if they're able to do that, we just like the Ministry of Education, it can just as a supervising board. Every district they get both district unified district school districts, Kenema Unified School District. Everybody will not just the supervise them, make sure they handle the money right, then do what thing for do. If they not do right, they pay penalty. So you know they get problem, you they relax with now one person, now no more they make decision for the whole nation. Now they see so the president. Now in no more they make decision. Now what he say now go. Supreme Court make the state of California say no, we vote them down. Day before yesterday, 4 other states them vote down marijuana laws. They say they don't want marijuana for legalized in the state. We marijuana, we vote them in a couple of years ago. Let the people themselves begin to take charge. Let the people make decision than one person. I know more to make. Now they have put this one great guy, just like what I say. the entire 8 million Sierra Leoneans their life in I am. Because when we vote somebody, we go can change people in life. Now, Inga for make that decision, they we are not supposed for be. Now the people now for make that decision, they for Africa, now the other way around. Thank you very much, my brother. Happy birthday. I'll see you tomorrow on the other side.
Thank you very much, Umar. Umar, our last caller. I hope I don't miss anybody again. For one reason, where the calls thinking they, it's like the calls and all they meet up, so one they see and one not see. Yesterday on in not seeing safe. Okay, now we are good. Before we left here, we'll continue from on. Daniel Oldfield and wife. I know say last year, this same day for my birthday, even after me and the mommy be on plan, we'll be supposed to go meet up in Salon December. But unfortunately, it not be for happen. So we had felt still there with Daniel Oldfield and the entire Oldfield family. And we know see Mommy Claudia they now in a better place. Eh? We go there back tomorrow. Hey, ready to party. Also, we're there tomorrow ready for party. Now that they YouTube, they're not going to enjoy that party there. Because then they for seeing that music they reach you. They reach YouTube. By morning we go don't share the link. Even when we come live, we go share the Zoom link there. So the one that we want for join the Zoom link, join the Zoom party itself. We want there on camera. You're welcome. Eh? The team now for sponsor Explore with AAA. There's a lot Explore AAA one for do this year in a salon. There's a lot. I don't make a lot of promises then I also. Here's them. We want bring them. We reserve here them. We reserve them. Pray for the strength. For Lord make that happen. And if you want for sponsor, you the listen at YouTube. If you want for sponsor here, come over. It's an artist they call the vodka. Well, I know him. I know the. Let me see. What's how they go? Okay, how do we? After they remind again, the meeting for office of the diaspora in Freetown. Now Freetown will be done so they make a no. No, so Victor, I think Victor Sef Duarte himself be. I think that Freetown will be done say. Or do we want to do Zoom? We go find one Friday. We go talk about that. We'll find one Friday. I think we'll dedicate one Friday to that. And this last Saturday, not so tomorrow. Maybe next Friday, Narando will go talk about. Maybe next Friday. Because Baku people don't say they're really interested. Yeah, we'll go one of them Fridays, not this Friday, the next Friday, and then we'll go can't deal with it. Lillian saying they can't with the Hennessy. Ezekiel say Zoom go be perfect. Okay, fine. We'll go do that. We'll go talk on Friday, we'll pick time, then we'll go get a Zoom meeting. We'll get a meeting. Alright. Now left here. Till we meet again, Triple say Tata. come ready to party tomorrow.